Hey guys, happy Monday. So last week we touched on our morning routines and how waking up early can really affect your day and make it either really awesome, or it can kind of be a drag if you sleep in a lot, which I used to always do. And
we all have.
Yeah. And so like last week we challenged you guys to join in with us to wake up early to do something new or to just get a start for your day, whether that was working out, quiet time, whatever it is. So our goal was 5:30.
Yeah.
We did pretty well, I would say, for the most part.
Yeah.
We did have the holiday this past weekend, and so I took a full advantage of that, and we slept in.
Yeah, we slept in over
to like
holiday.
8.
Yeah.
To like 8. So I know it's not a lot, but it was a lot for us.
Yeah, especially being a holiday. You know what I mean? But we're going to continue that routine of waking up at 5:30, especially going into the New Year's just around the corner. So like we're kind of starting that New Year's resolution off even earlier.
Oh heck yeah! Ending the year solid.
Yeah, hoping that you know, you guys found that beneficial and are enjoying that as well.
Yeah, and so we kind of wanted to go off of that whole productivity thing, especially as we're ending the year and starting a new year. And something that I do throughout the day that I've noticed that really helps is fasting. There's been all this talk about like intermittent fasting or fasting for 24 hours. I've done 72-hour fasts and loved them. But for me, I can go all the way, I go about like 14 hours.
Now, are you saying fasting food or
Yes.
fasting food?
Fasting food, and then also the one thing I'm going to start is fasting social media in the morning times. And just, you know, pushing that off till later in the day when I actually have time to look through social media.
Yeah.
But for fasting food, no, I go about, I think it's about 14 to 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
So I stop eating around 8 p.m. And then sometimes I won't start eating until like noon or 1 the next day.
I don't know how she does it. I'm like, need food.
Some people do, but for me, it actually, for whatever reason, I feel sharper. I feel more focused. It's like this weird pain, but it's like a good pain.
Keeps you motivated.
It does. It keeps me motivated to keep like wanting to get that task done before I know I have that dedicated break to eat. You know?
Yeah.
What about you?
I think my thing, I kind of touched on this earlier in our previous video, which is one of the reasons why I love waking up early is because it allows me to get a scope on what I'm doing that day.
Yeah.
It allows me to plan my day. When I have my day planned out, I use an app called Todoist, and I actually use a notebook as well. So I have my high level tasks of what I'm executing on throughout the day. Sometimes they have like at 9 a.m. I'm doing this or 12 a.m. but generally they're high level tasks. And when I actually get into that task, I normally will break it down to even more check boxes on my notebook piece of paper, because I don't know if it's like a mental thing for me. I love checking things off.
Yeah.
So that's how I stay productive. I plan out what I'm going to do that day so that I'm not dilly-dallying around. I'm actually saying I need to get these 3 or 4 things done. These are the most important things, and it keeps me focused with a mission for the day. So that's how I kind of stay focused, and I love doing it because it feels really good when you look back on the day and you're like, oh, I actually knocked out the things I intend on. It's like, living purposefully, living intentionally. That's kind of like what I feel like I'm doing with that, and so it feels good.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm a huge list person as well. I know I'm more of like the handwritten list. I've tried to do it and I like it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still get emails of like 17 overdue to-dos. So like I forget about it. And so like the notebook, the physical thing I do see, and like it's almost like gamifying your day, you know?
It's fun. I think one of the things I need the most, just as like a random thing out of Todoist, is really reminders.
Oh yeah.
I forget like things that I have to do. And so relying on technology to remind me, oh dang, I have a meeting in an hour, or you know, I'm supposed to call this person, or oh, you know what, I gotta send this email or something, you know what I mean? It reminds me, or it's this person's birthday. Reminders are like so critical for me. Those actually help me stay productive, because I don't. It also, as a random little side note, is when you can eliminate things from your brain, like when you have all these things, I need to do this, this, and this. If you write it down and you also set reminders, it frees up your brain to think about other things. And so that also helps me stay productive, is because I know anything that's important, I'm going to be reminded of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So hopefully that helps you guys. So we touched on a little bit of
intermittent fasting and lists.
intermittent fasting list, and then also the waking up early still.
Yeah.
You know, we want to keep going strong, especially going into the new year. So we already have that, you know, set in stone, so then we can continue on this whole productivity, like new lifestyle type thing.
Yeah, don't be the person that's like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna do this when the new year hits. Like, just do it now.
Just do
you know
it
what I mean?
now,
Start now. You're gonna feel good. You're gonna start on the year, and you know, you'll be able to hit the ground running.
Exactly. So I hope that helped. Let us know in the comments of how your guys' waking up early went, or if you guys do fasting or like to-do lists, whatever it is, let us know. We would love to hear from you. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel below.
Put that on your to-do list.
Yes. Thank you guys. Have a great day.